Tuesday. This is Living Barry. Vlogging in public, test me. Let's go, 15 minutes. Monday recap, start the day off pretty average. I was feeling a bit in my head, a little bit frustrated. Stress coming through, stress and fear manifesting in my body, in my right side, tension in my chest and shoulder. I put the sunnies on it and I say chest and shoulder. I flipped the script pretty early on my way. I went to Soul Hub in the morning and I flipped the script, which is good. And to do that, just the thought that came through for me is give yourself permission to shine, give yourself permission to be happy. You can go through your day being unhappy, that's a decision. I think it's, as identified last night and set the standing call, it's a bit of a pattern, it's a script. It's like there's always going to be stresses in my life. It's how I can manage that stress. Like, the thing for me at the moment is the Ironman. The stress around that is with the swimming, something that's my weakness, something I'm working on. I think the fear of that, not being able to do it, that is something that adds stress to my life. My mind is, when there is no stress for a certain point in time, it just looks for stress as well. So quite aware of that. It's just like it's the natural way of the brain trying to keep you safe, keep you in a secure spot, but it's waking up and just knowing that I'm safe. Sometimes I picture this crazy analogy of like these people live in a world where they wake up and they have rockets going off. They probably don't sleep because they're like, the place is getting shot with rockets and missiles and stuff going around, and that's a reality of what happens in this world. So it's like, I'm so safe, we are safe in Australia, we're so blessed, we're lucky to be in a country that we have that security. We don't have to wake up each day and worry for our lives. I have shelter, I have food, I have the abundance of money, I have people that love me, I love myself, I have friends, family, I have nutrition, I have my mind, I have just me, I just back myself. It's having that reassurance gives me peace of mind, coming back to that, knowing that I've done so many difficult things in my past and I can do so many more. Yesterday was a really good day. I was operating at like it was a 9 all day. I went into Soul Hub with a good attitude. I was late for the gym, I think, as I mentioned, just all these little things stacked up, but I managed to flip the script and push through them regardless. Today, I felt productive. I spent 3 hours working on my little ebook. That felt like really productive time. So yeah, it just flowed. Even when I like stopped or went and did the groceries, I was just like pumped to keep doing it. I went home, did some content stuff, just working on some videos, YouTube, editing. I spent the afternoon with Cliff Wakefield. He's a bloody legend. He flies drones as a profession, and I reached out for help yesterday. My drone struggling with the Betaflight. So that's the software that links all the different stuff together, runs the flight controller and the electronic speed controller. And I really struggle with it. It's quite technical. It's a bit over my head. I love technology. I love building the drones, but when it comes to actually programming, that's what I struggle with. And I reached out to him the other day on Sunday when I was about to throw the drone in the fucking bin, to be honest. I love the sport. I love flying them. It's exhilarating. It tests me, but when it comes to certain aspects of it, it really challenges me, and I guess I got a lot better at, instead of just getting stuck in in that and getting frustrated. It's like if I keep doing what I'm doing, it's just going to compound the frustration. So for me, it was like, what can I do in this moment? And it's recognizing that I need help. It's like knowledge that I don't have and seeking that from other sources. It's like just sitting here back and forth, going around and around in circles, doesn't find a solution to the problem. So I reached out to Cliff and he was like, yep, come over, I'll help you, like come to my house. I've only briefly met him once before, so that was like so nice of him just to offer his time. He's super busy doing some flying down in Sydney, I think today, and I was very grateful for him spending that time. We spent a couple of hours on it, just back and forth, trying to nut it out together. I feel like we got closer, just with some different wiring, just had to move a wire on it. The thing with these drones is it's the same problem I had with the last one. It is the difference between one wire is what makes the whole operation go on. So moved a wire, just need to play around with Betaflight a little bit more, just be patient with it, do some YouTubing. So much good content out there around Betaflight. Black is looking prime. On that note, notice I'm slipping this morning a little with always be prepared. It's like Scout's motto almost, and I'm not prepared. I'm riding without. You've always got prepared for different scenarios when you're doing things like biking and that. You don't have to be, but it's just the way I live my life and I see the significance of it. So being prepared for situations, and I'm riding with no spare tube at the moment, which is, it's like I'm setting myself up for failure in a way. It's like you wouldn't do a race like that, but just did 30 Ks on the bike, just shy, pushing pretty hard, but being aware that not to push 100% all the time, knowing when to be smart, but legs are feeling good, training is, bike's going well, running's well, pretty happy with where I'm at. I was only speaking to someone last night. It's like I've gained about, I would say 15, know my body so well, it's like 15 to 20% more power just through doing work on myself, releasing trauma. It's crazy, just the difference. I've gone from it's when the heart opening and the chest, like when you go through, I think the big thing for me was the one-on-one breath work I did like 2 weeks ago. Veronica literally like lifted a veil, and it's like these layers I've had over my chest and my heart, and I felt that whole part of my body open up, my airways, my lung capacity. It's like I'm operating, and I've literally gained like 15% more power, I reckon. It just goes to show the body keeps score, but it's freaking crazy when you do the work, like how it can affect so many different aspects of your life. So it's like there's not really something I thought of, like how physiologically it would make that much of a difference. And it's not even like a stacking of 1%, it's stacking like 15 in that one, so that's huge. I know there's little areas of growth for me still, like I could, the tension and stuff like that. I know I'll get on top of it. It's just the mind, it's the mindset around it, it's the belief systems as well. So continually growing and evolving each day. Last night was setting standing call with the boys. It was pretty lit. Everyone was on fire. Dylan was on fire. The coach, he's just really stepped it up a level. It's been noticed. Boys were really leaning in, people being super vulnerable on that call, which is amazing. I think the topic of conversation was around pain. And for me, I didn't put too much thought into it, but I just like breathed into it, and I was like, what's relevant for me when I speak of pain? And that for me comes back to the tension in the right side of my body. So it's like it's an aspect of pain that is manifesting in there, and it's like holding that tension. I think it's it's like sometimes you get caught in that trap with personal development where it is you're constantly seeking like trauma from the past, trying to unpack, and it's like you're always searching for something. But I'm aware of that, and Glenn really brought it to light as well for me. It's like I've done so much of that. I've been in that space for a long time, that healing and growth, and it is it's like it's a place you can't live in. It's good to go there. There's always something. I think for me it's like they're the little like 1s and 2%, unpacking that stuff. There's a little bit there, especially with fear of water and that, but is that really where it comes from? I think for me it's about more going forward in that script and what I associate with it. It's like regardless of where I'm at, there's always going to be challenges, but it's like my mind frame around that. That's what's I'm causing the pain. I choose it. I can choose to be not in that pain. It's the script that is running in my head, and trying to flip that script a bit, knowing that it's the challenges that I set in my world. They're not, no one forces them upon me. It is it's by my choice. I chose to have those. Yeah, that definitely helps, and it's like no matter what, I'm in control. No matter what, I am the master of what I choose to do. I'm the CEO of my life. I'm the one who determines my happiness. I think it's if not now, then when? If not me, then who? And it's like I've been chosen. It's my duty, it's my legacy to share, to continually push my mind and body to be a light, to inspire healing, growth, potential within others, and just to believe in that, trust in the process, keep doing the work, leaning into discomfort. I know the result will come. It's consistency. I've always been consistent with my training, it's like I didn't just start training overnight. I've been doing this since I left home. I've been training, I've been in the gym, I've built up the discipline muscle. It's my strength, working to that strength, trying to work to my strengths but recognise my weaknesses and work on those as well. Where to today? I have the Time to Build called in half an hour. Excited for that, they're always good. Ordered a camera yesterday, that's massive. Big step forward. It challenges me in ways around money and guilt. It's always there. I just have to take action, believe in it, believe in the process, trust in self. It's meant to be, it's the way, it's progress. I'm saving money too at the moment. It's like I'd be stupid not to. Save $600 on that camera setup, so it's like just take action. I have the money. I intend buying it. It's like leaning into that, recognizing it. Happy Tuesday. It's an incredible day. Today I am grateful for my material possessions in my world. Although they're not part of my identity, I can live without them, I can survive. How good's that fucking bike? Can't wait to get a TT bike, I'm excited. Watch this space. Today I'm grateful for the pain. Pain's there to show me the way. It's like the alarm bell. It's like the warning. It's like in the aircraft when the pilot's flying and there's the warnings coming off. It's not an alarm but a warning. It's like recognizing that, feeling it, thanking it. Thank you, pain, for being there, but I just recognize you, I see you. You don't serve me in this moment. I'm safe. If not now, then when? If not me, then who?